before we get to the eclipse, throwing things, I'm so upset. We have snow.
We do. It felt more plausible today, didn't it? We were talking
yes.
yesterday about, like, you would never guess it was going to snow.
Yeah.
Today, I think you might.
No,
Like,
I could feel the bite in the air as soon as I went outside this morning. I was like, yeah, it's here.
The seas were angry, too. When I drove by, I was like,
Really?
Yeah, like already sitting getting a churn out there. This is a big storm system. It's not even a coastal low yet. That's going to happen over the next few hours into this evening. Right now, it's actually a bit of an inside runner with the low back towards Chicago, but the secondary low will develop here, and that's where all of our energy, or the energy for this storm, is going to come from. Initially getting reports of sleet even inland here into northwest parts of York County mixed with snow. Along the coastline, it's rain. There are some wet, ineffective snowflakes also falling there, but it's just too warm for us to do any real accumulating here initially. And I think through the evening commute, as we talked about yesterday, I don't see any problems here because even if it's snowing, it's just not going to be able to stick efficiently to the roadways. And that won't happen till later this evening. This is 9 o'clock, starting to get colder, especially the mountains and the foothills. The coast is still fighting a little bit. We change over to snow everywhere late tonight, early tomorrow morning. And I think the worst of this storm along the coastline is in the early morning hours tomorrow. It's ripping snow. I mean, think about it. We're forecasting 4 to 8 inches of snow, and I think we only have 8 or 9 hours of good snow along the coast, southern coastal Maine. So that's almost an inch an hour. That we have to maintain through the evening to get there. I think we will. And tomorrow morning, I think it's rough. You're seeing school cancellations, parking bans, all that stuff below me. And I think it's the right call because it's going to be rough tomorrow morning everywhere. And then during the day, say 10 a.m. on, it's going to be a matter of what are our exact surface temperatures along the immediate coastline. 34, 35 in April, unless we're really snowing hard, is going to be hard to accumulate. I think inland, 33, that's good enough. 32, 29, certainly good enough. So it's snowing all day inland. It's snowing probably along the coastline too, changing back and forth with some sleet and some rain. And then we wrap up tomorrow night and through Friday morning, still some snow hanging around there. So 4 to 8 inches along the immediate coastline. You don't have to go far at all, though, to get into that 8 to 12 band, just away from, again, kind of the sniffing distance of the ocean, so to speak. 12 to 18 inches across the interior, 18 plus. They're still going to get clobbered out here towards Sebago. Maybe even close to Sanford, some of those heavier totals will end up in. That, in addition to the gusty winds, which will be 40 to 50 miles an hour out of the east, along the coastline will be the strongest wind gusts. And also a couple of mountaintops. But that combination of the wind and the heavy wet snow, I think will cause some power outages. This is a power outage risk algorithm. It shows you where they think there could be some outages. You'll see them kind of pop up here through tomorrow afternoon. I think that along the coast there will be quite a bit as well, because we've got a lot of trees that are damaged from our ice storm that wasn't all that long ago. But I anticipate quite a few power outages. So the thing to watch here, guys, if you're not along the coastline, this is a no-brainer. It's snow, it's a lot of it, that's the end of the story. Along the immediate coastline, it's going to be a battle between the onshore wind. I mean, the ocean is still relatively warmer, right? Onshore wind, and can we accumulate snow efficiently during the day tomorrow? If we do along the coast, then my forecast is busted. I mean, that's the bottom line. We have to not accumulate well during the day, and my experience is that it's hard to do that in April unless it's ripping snow.
Right.
So.
You were talking during first weather about ski areas being open or closing too early, and then you mentioned Mount Abram.
Yep.
Yes.
That is closed,
They
right?
are closed.
They were closed.
Yes.
It made me think of Pleasant Mountain.
Yeah.
They were closed this week, so they're
Yeah.
closed on Friday, but Saturday, Sunday,
weekending.
and Monday,
Yeah.
they're open. Monday's the last day of their season.
Nice.
I love
so.
that for them. I will say this for the skiers out there: Windhold City tomorrow. I mean, if you want to go and maybe ride a T-bar or something, you can. But I don't see them operating lifts in
Not a
those kind of
great-
winds.
Yeah.
Not a great time. All right. Thanks, Keith.
Thanks, Keith.